Good morning. Out of all the coins launched within, let's say, the last 6 months, I believe Speedy is positioned one of the best for the up and coming bull run if we can get Ethereum to turn around. In this video, we're going to do a review of Speedy, look at the recent price action, but we need to look at the bigger crypto environment. We need to look at Bitcoin dominance. We need to look at ETH BTC and look at if we think ETH is going to have the big run and lead us to the meme coin super cycle. Guys, it's going to be a great video. I want to thank Speedy for being a long-term sponsor of Freeman Finance and Crypto. Let's get into it. I love you all. This is never financial advice. So just a quick review of Speedy, guys. Going over to the website, here's the token address. I absolutely love the artwork. It's good artwork, and the one thing is they don't recycle this. They keep having new ones, and we're going to look at that over on X. 1 billion total supply. The LP completely burnt. Renounced contract, 0 buy, 0 sell tax. So going over to their X, 6,300 followers, and look at this. 15 hours ago, a Transformers meme. And sorry, guys, I'm a little sick right here. But we're going to get into this chart right here in just a second. But look, it's constant engagement. I want to show you something my sister made me. She does these kind of art things, and so this was a Speedy one and this was a turbo one. She put this on a cup. This is something a community member made me. Has the autism logo. It says if it makes money it makes sense, and this is turbo in them. I just think that's really cool. I love community artwork with Freeman Finance and everything. She put it on cups, put it on mouse pads. Absolutely love it. But with all that to the side, Speedy looks like it is primed to run. It's got the good recipe. It's got a good meme. It's got a good chart that looks reset. It's got a good meme. It's got everything that you would want, but the only thing is the macroeconomical environment. What's going to go on with ETH BTC? Is Ethereum going to have the run to lead us to that meme coin super cycle? Coming over to CoinMarketCap, looking at the fear and greed index, we are now reset to neutral. It's been a long time since we've been here, guys. We are at a neutral territory. You can see when Bitcoin was up here near the 100K range, we were far into greed, even into extreme greed at some points in time. But now we're reset. Coming over here, looking at Bitcoin dominance. What is Bitcoin dominance? This means how much of the overall crypto market cap is allocated to Bitcoin. The higher this number is, the less money is in altcoins. Therefore, you're not in altcoin season. But once Bitcoin dominance goes to drop, at least the theory is that more of that liquidity and profits from Bitcoin will flow into altcoins. It starts off at the top 30 altcoins and the top 100 altcoins, and that money eventually trickles down. At least that's what the theory is. And so when we look at this, I've been tracking that Bitcoin dominance had this resistance earlier in the year. Then it had this resistance right here, and it finally broke through that. And you can see right here that when Bitcoin dominance dropped down from about 62, it came down to 55 and found some support right there. Previous resistance flips into support. And so now what I'm wanting to see, is this going to continue to go up and therefore alts bleed, or will we actually make a break through this and find some support in the low 50s level? Theoretically, the lower Bitcoin dominance gets, the better it is for altcoins. And now moving over to ETH BTC. This is Ethereum paired with Bitcoin. This is not Ethereum paired with USD. It's not Bitcoin paired with USD. Ethereum BTC, okay? We can see it has been on a decline all year. In fact, the last couple years. And so now we may have finally found some support, or we're getting close to it. We can see that there was a previous support right here. There's also some lower ones, but when we look at this, if we can get a double bottom on this right here and then come up on this, that'll be a breath of fresh air for altcoins, and finally be able to let Ethereum rip and get it, and then therefore Ethereum altcoins, and then your favorite meme coins rip and get it. But the truth of the matter is, no matter how good Speedy is, it's not going to do it without Ethereum. But I do think Ethereum is going to have its day. It's the second largest cryptocurrency. It's the #1 altcoin in the world. And whenever we look at this, Speedy had a rip up to 43 million. It then retraced to the 618 level, which was 16 million. Took another push at the all-time high, broke it by like $12, and then it has retraced. It is now sitting here consolidating at this 8 886 fib level, guys. I see this very common in early meme coins. After they've been established, something like Turbo that's in the hundreds of millions, it then still retraces to the 78.6 fib level, guys. This means 88% of the pump it's retraced, or 78.6% of the pump. And you can see right here, it is consolidating right here at this 5 million range, which just happens to be the 886 fib level, guys. So if everything turns around with the overall crypto market and altcoin season really runs, I think it could see something like Hoppy here. You can see this is the first pump Hoppy ever had. You can see it retraced to the 886 level, maybe a little bit underneath it. If we draw this all the way down to the very low of this, let's try to extend this out. Yeah, you can see it almost got to the 886 level. If we draw this up like that, it touched the 886 fib level. So either way, over an 86% retracement. And then if you really zoom out when in doubt, you could see that something hit almost $150 million. I mean, when you take a look at this, you come 160 million. I mean, this is really amazing that something could go to 90 million, retrace down to 15 where everyone thinks it's absolutely dead, and then you pump up to 150 million. So what do you want to see potentially? You can see right here. Let's take a look. This is Hoppy. You had a low, you had a pump, then you had a higher low, then you had a slightly higher low again. And so what we would want to see potentially is if this could come around, if we could get a little pump and then we could retrace, then we could get a little pump, and then we could retrace, and we are able to see those elevated lows, higher lows, higher lows, higher lows. But as always, guys, in meme coins and crypto, nothing is guaranteed. All we can look at is what we have in front of us. We can look at the chart, we can look at the website, we can look at the X, we can look at the engagement on Twitter, go to the comments, see if people are all into it. You can see if the team's still posting. You can track the top wallets, see if you think they've sold. Looking at the top wallets, the majority of them look pretty steady from what I've seen. I'm not seeing any transactions in here, at least if Dex Screener is updated. But guys, let me know. What do you think about Speedy? Do you think it is primed to rip, and has it found the bottom at the 886 level, or will it keep going down? ETH, BTC needs to go up. Bitcoin dominance needs to go down. And where is this altcoin season this guy was talking about? The meme coin super cycle. I've been waiting on it, making some adjustments to my portfolio. I've talked about previous videos. But guys, thank you to Speedy for sponsoring this video, being a long-term sponsor of Freeman Finance and Crypto. Watch this video up above. And if you're not a part of the Freeman of Finance family, what are we doing? Come on, guys, subscribe. Love you all.